Okay, I can rock
What
with that. Nah,
about
we've been
what
on the same
about
page.
this? What about Anthony Richardson, bro? Because I would say this is probably one of the harder people to gauge right now. And I don't know where you stand on Anthony Richardson. Me personally, like it's been frustrating to see because this is a guy advocated as like could be the QB1, right? Like you talked about
Yeah,
this, the
yeah.
offseason shit. Like you're trying to find the next guy that can do it. And it's like I think we saw all the elements of it, especially in week one. Like we're like, oh shit, this is what we were looking for out of A Rich. But like he hasn't had a good performance. And then it's like once it finally looked like, oh shit, things were about to trend in the right way. We saw the thing that scared us off last year, and that's the injuries, bro. And it's like he can't stay on the field, man. We call him the most athletic, but he's also the most brittle. Like, come on, bro. Just find a way to stay on the fucking field. But I don't know. I still believe in A Rich. I still think he has the same ceiling and that he'll figure it out. It's just tough right now to have him and to gauge where he's at. I have him in my top 10 still. I still have him in my top 10. I'm not wanting to take him out of there. But like he's slowly falling down the ranks. And another 2 bad games, he would quickly exit my top 10.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, I think the window right now, it's so like it's crazy because like if you're gonna trade for him now. But you're also taking that risk because he could still be like inconsistent, right? He could still be inaccurate. But the reason why I'm still high on him, it's tough to say high, but the reason why I still have faith in him is because I think this team will figure it out, right? Like we've seen him. It would be one thing if we didn't see how he can be a little bit more accurate, have a higher completion percentage in the limited gameplay that we've seen him play last year. Hasn't done it as much this year.
Even last week against the Steelers, or last week against the Steelers.
Yeah, he was.
He was looking sharp.
Yeah, he completed 3 of 4. And in turn, we see Michael Pittman benefit from that, right? He's the primary beneficiary from that. It's funny because how defenses play him is they're going to try to contain him and they're going to try to make him beat them deep, right? Because their whole game plan is like, let's run the rock and let's pepper Michael Pittman. And, we haven't seen him throw deep too much, like consistently on a consistent basis, albeit limited from last year. So I think that's how defenses were playing him this year. And now they're transitioning. They're like, okay, he can put up points. He can beat us deep. So, it's like a chess match, right? So I think that they're getting back to getting Michael Pittman involved and then playing, like going a little bit more towards that type of game. But then you factor the fact that he gets hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt with the hip and everything too. And it's like, that's the part. And then he, for whatever reason, their dumbasses decided to bring him back in after the injury in first play. It's a design QB run. It makes zero sense. The hell these coaches are doing. Like, I get it, he's an athletic player, but why would you do that? To me, I think the upside is just too, like, when you talk about that window, P, the window is so wide because the range of outcomes is like a top 5 quarterback or like outside of the top 12 quarterback, outside of the top 15 quarterback if he's playing like he was the previous 2 weeks. So I try to bet on the player and the circumstance. We also know Josh Downs is out for this team. So getting an additional weapon, I think, will open things up in the passing game. I'm not calling Josh Downs like this elite receiver, but I think adding another piece that's not just a downfield guy, like seems like A.D. Mitchell's kind of more of a downfield guy. Alec Pierce is more of a downfield guy. You can use Josh Downs in a little bit more in the intermediate range. Open things up for this offense. So I think Anthony Richardson will get back. And like you mentioned, I think if there was a window to buy Anthony Richardson at his absolute lowest, this is the time to do it because you can use some of these other quarterbacks and maybe another upside piece to go get A Rich.
Yeah, I think I seen that yesterday. So
let me ask you. All right, so comparable players. You taking Anthony Richardson or are you taking Dak?
I'm taking Dak.
You taking Anthony Richardson or Jordan Love?
I think I'll take. That's close. I got him right there. I think the risk is just significantly higher for A-Rich, but the upside is also, I'm taking A-Rich. I'll take A-Rich.
I got Jordan Love there. I'm with you on Dak. I got Jordan Love a little bit higher too. I think I mean Jordan Love.
He's nice, bro. He's nice, bro. Like Jordan Love is like Jordan Love and Dak, because I think Dak's gonna get it going.
They're like the same to me, Dak and Jordan.
That's
Love.
what I'm saying.
When they're on, they're fucking on.
Yeah.
All right, who'd you rather have, Anthony Richardson or CJ Stroud?
Anthony Richardson.
I'm there with you. Damn. We there to CJ
We
Stroud.
right there,
That's
bro.
another player we got to talk about soon, man. A-Rich or Purdy?
I got to go Purdy. And the reason why I'm going to go Purdy is this.
Because you a homer.
No, it's not just because I'm a homer. It's not just because I'm a homer. Because you can see with Purdy, listen, bro, with Purdy, it not only you got to factor in a few things. His playoff schedule's fucking phenomenal, right? So I think he's going to pay off a lot later for you when it matters. But the lack of CMC, you can see that they're pushing it downfield. All of their wide receivers and tight ends are getting more involved. So he's become more of, and he was never really like a check down merchant like everybody wants to label him as, but there was always that safety blanket that he could dump it off there. But you can see him pushing it downfield, which is going to bode well for him. So give me Purdy. I like Purdy. I just like it. I like Purdy because his offense is a lot more powerful.
What about Baker?
I'll take him over Baker.
What about Justin Fields?
Ooh, the thing about Justin Fields, bro, like I like what they're doing with Justin Fields. It's just that looming thing. Like if Justin Fields fucks up, then then Russ is right there looking over his shoulder.
Russ had. I mean, this is Justin Fields. I think this is make or break week for Justin Fields. To be honest,
yeah, I thought we said that last week, but like it could be
they lost, and that's why I think we're looking at it as like an option. So you got A-Rich probably outside your top 10. Then that's crazy.
I wouldn't say A-Rich is outside of my top 10.
I mean, you got Allen, Hurts, Lamar, Daniels, Kyler. You said Dak, Purdy. So maybe Mahomes. So he's like right there for you. Maybe
he's still within my top 10. Yeah, I still have him in my top 10.
Justin Fields. Yeah, so
you keep pushing this Justin Fields agenda, bro.
Well, you said, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I would just to be clear, I would have Anthony Richardson over Justin Fields. If Russell Wilson wasn't looking over Justin Fields' shoulder, then it's a conversation.
Yeah, A-Rich is better than Justin Fields.
Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah.
All right, couple more. Let's get into Brandon Ayuk, bro. No. I want one more thing with Anthony Richardson before we get into Brandon Ayuk.
Let's cut.
What do you think will happen? I'm gonna give you mine, and I want you to give me yours. All right.
We
have one of two, and I need to put a percentage on both. Finishes top 5 for the rest of the season, outside of the top 15 for the rest of the season. Percentage that you think that happens. I would go with 55% top 5, 45% outside the top 15.
That's crazy. I say it's crazy, but I'm not too far off. But I'm more leaning. I'm leaning. I'm leaning because listen, it comes in ebbs and flows, like the waves and how these teams play each other, and defensive matchups. Whereas offensive makes a different move. I'm leaning more 60% top 5 and 40%. So I'm a little bit more higher on him.
He's the quarterback 20 right now, which is insane to say about a guy we're taking top 5.